sections are for analyzing the reader's errors and self-corrections. In preparation for analysis of each error the reader made, write M in the M column, S in the S column, and V in the V column. When you consider if the reader used meaning information when making the error, ask yourself this question. Does the meaning or the message of the story up to and including the error have any impact on the error? Remember, meaning might still be carried for the reader through pictures. If so, it is marked on the recording form by circling the M in the M column of the error section. Later, you may decide to simply put a check in that column. When you consider if the reader used structural or syntactic information when making the error, ask yourself this question. Does the structure or syntax of the sentence up to and including the error influence the reader's response? In other words, would the error fit grammatically in an English sentence? If so, circle the S in the S column of the error section. When you consider if the reader used visual information when making the error, ask yourself this question. Does the printed text have visual similarity to the word the reader used as she read? It's important to look not only at the beginning of the word, but also at the interior and end of the word. If so, circle the V in the V column of the error section. Your goal is to develop a hypothesis about what led the reader to read one word for another. What might have made the reader say what she said? Let's move on to self-corrections. As readers learn more about reading, they become aware of the need to match their own ideas about a text with the printed information in the book, and they begin to notice mismatches and fix them, self-correcting their reading. When you analyze self-correction behaviors, again ask yourself, what made the reader go back and fix each error rather than leaving it? As you ask that question, you might hypothesize that the reader used additional meaning, structural, or visual information. If possible, try to limit yourself to the one thing that most likely sent the reader back to check further. So in preparation for analysis of each self-correction the reader made, write M in the M column, S in the S column, and V in the V column of the self-correction section. When you decide which of the three sources of information probably sent the reader back, circle the appropriate letter in the self-correction column.